Thanks for staying tuned. The 6th edition of Cameroon International Exhibition for Enterprises, SMEs and Partnership, known under the French acronym PROMOTE, was recently held in the capital Yaoundé with over 1,000 local and foreign enterprises participating. It was an opportunity for startups to strike beneficial business partnership with investors. Jean-David Mahamle and Michael Oduo with more.
The 6th edition of the International Trade Fair, called Promote 2017, has just concluded in Cameroon's capital, Yaoundé. This year's fair attracted over 1,300 companies from all over the world. Our goal is for our SMEs, small and medium-sized enterprises and industries as well as to take advantage of this unique opportunity. SME leaders do not always have the opportunity to travel and promote their businesses. Here, people come to meet them, and it is an opportunity to forge partnerships, he says. During the week, more than 200 visitors came to discover some 800 companies who also negotiated no less than 5,000 business meetings. For the small business players, the figures speak of the opportunities presented by the fair. Who believes that it is the multinationals who come to settle here who will give us flowers? No one. They are there to make money and go with it. But if we are given a contract or a project, we realize it will create jobs. It will circulate money in Cameroon, he says. Authorities maintain that they must be given support to ensure that they are up to the levels of competition expected in the advent of the Economic Partnership Agreement with the European Union. We get into a company and we do what we call a full diagnosis. That is, we examine each function of the company and identify weaknesses and strengths. The weaknesses in demonstrating to the entrepreneur that this is what keeps you from being competitive. And these are the few forces that you must capitalize on what you are already doing. The city will once again host the fair, which is the biggest in Central Africa after 3 years.
More on that report, we have a spokesman from Promote joining us from Yaoundé, Cameroon. Thierry Ndong, welcome to the program. Now, what conclusions can we make from this event?
We are satisfied with a point of view. We recorded 1,000 participants, including 850 Cameroonian exhibitors and 850 foreign exhibitors. We recorded participants from 30 countries, 11 delegates. These delegates from various countries came with at least a dozen companies. This year, we made 5,000 business-to-business agreements. Before the show, we had organized 500 business appointments. During the exhibition, we had 65 levels of discussions.
Now, what has been the impact of this trade fair in the development of SMEs in Cameroon?
Well, I cited a case of this SME specialized in the production of honey. They produce honey from medical plants. During the promotion, they met with the manager of a larger hotel in Cameroon. They delivered honey to this hotel throughout the year. The question is whether they will be able to deliver throughout all the year. The SME was able to negotiate a contract with a larger firm. At the point of filling his order book, this is an example that we could multiply in all areas.
Well, thanks for joining us. And that marks the end of this week's edition. You can interact with us via our social media platforms in English and French. Join us again same time next week. Thanks and bye for now.